espero que o jogo tenha saindo aí, que essa porra tá de sacanagem agora aqui. Porra, velho. Calma rapidinho. Vou ter que fazer isso mesmo, vou ter que sair rapidinho e botar o bagulho de widescreen aqui. Pera aí, rapidão. Puta merda. Senão fica essas merda dessas bordas, velho. Bicho. Infelizmente tô jogando pelo cabo AV, né? Como é que é? Deixa eu baixar o volume do game. Ficar o aqui. Propriedade. Estranho, meu vídeo tá abaixo do nada. Vou deixar aqui. Tinha um barulho de ventilador aí, galera, foi mal, tá calor para um caralho aqui. Então, infelizmente, vou botar um ventilador, senão não dá pra fazer live não, velho. Tá maluco, meu parceiro. Vamos lá. 4 meses antes. Pra quem não sabe, isso aí é antes dos acontecimentos daquele maluco lá atacar o Geralt e a culpa cair pra ele, né? Atacar aquele rei lá. Deixa eu aproveitar e botar o chat aqui pra mim ler. Pô, nem botei o bagulhinho aqui, velho, do live fix, tá ligado? Eu esqueci.
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk.
Agora fixar a mensagem
Bow
aqui.
low. You stand before a head crowned.
Pronto. Quem mandar vai aparecer aqui na tela. Eu não sei nem que porra de
That of
bagulho eu botei.
Delavan, King of Eder, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley,
tá
and
certinho.
so on. And you are a friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. You Atticus will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one. Each crowned.
Go on.
Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Edirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'tael. I won't know gold and have no interest in the killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his neck. Time to go. Do we have a
Ele tá falando que ele fez um trato com o Geralt sobre alguma coisa relacionada. Porque os dois são bruxos, pra quem não sabe. Caralho, menor. Que maluco é sinistro. Primeiro ato.
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
Iremos
Me. Reconnaissance.
para reconhecer o
I'm coming
terreno. Eu vou
You should
também.
stay behind. We can't be sure of the
Deveria se
reception we'll
guardar. Não
get.
sabemos o que poderá
Precisely
ser.
why I won't let you go
Recebemos.
alone. Someone's got to look after you.
Alguém tem cuidado. Ele tá falando que para ela não ir, porque não sabe quem nós vai receber nesse terreno. Algo assim do gênero.
Got it coming.
Water's cold as hell. Come on, Witcher.
Hello.
The Witcher's ass is gonna have to get wet. Jump!
Come
Vou
on
dar uma explorada.
already.
Pra ver se não tem.
Got it coming.
Acho que não vai ter não.
Water's cold as hell. Come on, Witcher. The Witcher's ass is gonna have to get wet. Jump!
Como é que eu vou sair daqui dessa porra, velho?
Witcher, we're waiting.
É pra pular?
Come on already.
Ah, é mesmo.
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. It's emergency.
Pô, uma dica que eu dou nesse jogo aqui, velho. Pegue bastante item que tiver no cenário, na moral. Isso vai ajudar muito. Espada de prata do bruxo. Equipa ela. Espada de prata, espada de prata. Espada de prata. Aqui. Tem essa aqui, mas eu acho que essa aqui é melhor que eu tô, não sei. Cadê a espada de prata que eu peguei ali no baú? Aqui, porra, velho. Tava aqui, eu vi. Ou eu tô imaginando coisa? Né, tô imaginando, se for.
Where are we?
Onde nós estamos? Em um bosque. Muito gracioso. Pero o que vocês querem?
I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For
Porra,
instance,
velho, deixa eu
I know
retornar da live
Pontar
aqui.
stole this land from Denevin a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
Eu quero correr rápido, vai tá andando devagarzinho.
Hear that? I smell an elf.
Opa. Tem um elfo cantando aqui, cara.
That's...
Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorvin, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One less.
Desde quando contratou um escoteiro de
We need him alive. Know any useful spells?
Get his attention. I need to focus.
I'll try.
Climb down and we'll finish this. I await.
Ha! You're a man without honor, Vernon Roach. An insect I'll not duel, but one that I will crush.
Seems like you spout the same old elven drivel.
What you mean, Witcher?
I've seen your kind before. Proud and shaved, sneaking around forests. Helpless, yet masking that with acts of increasing cruelty.
I helped kill Roach's king. You call that helpless? Or would you call me a terrorist? No one will grant us our freedom, Witcher. We must win it for ourselves.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Triss, now.
Ah, porra, super choque, velho.
As far as perfect line right.
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you alright?
Eita porra, ela usou poder demais. Sempre eles usam
Should have charmed the archers.
uma
They're coming.
magia, dá um efeito colateral. Isso que é maneiro.
Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close. Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way towards Flotsam.
Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour of one of your commandos. I'm a woman.
Vou botar essa magia aqui do fogo. Cara,
Die holding a lovely ass.
Mine. I'll hold the spell.
Come on, let's go.
caralho, maluco, dá um dano pra porra.
You were right.
Yes. Fine.
Sons of bitches.
What's happening? I'll fear your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post? Death to all! I'm starting to think we'll make it. Wait. Barrier's waiting. Triss,
Be quick!
give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now. Death to Marino!
Não pode. Caraca, não posso fazer feitiço, fodeu.
You know each other? Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emir var Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Spice merchant. Not likely.
Deixa essa porra level ao máximo.
Did you see that? Squirrels at our very walls.
Yorveth led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Who are these blokes?
They're the ones the elves are chasing. Assault in broad daylight. At your service. Yet another Witcher.
Porra é essa aqui? Ah, aqui pode causar morte, viado. Se misturar um bagulho errado, que loucura. Tá, porra, tô nível 6. Tá bom. Era pra live tá pegando 480 p, não tô entendendo porque não tá indo isso. realidade até 120p, mas sei lá que viagem que tá acontecendo. Vamos lá.
People, everyone, the hanging soon. I think the stew's ready.
Quiet, woman.
Ver a
You
casa
might
da
want to
cidade.
stir it.
I don't stay. I work the material.
Primeiro eu vou explorar o game, né? Eu gosto muito. A missão já tá ali, mas não vou explorar. Porque o jogo sem exploração não é um jogo, né?
Well, thank you, not a good boy. They're rabble, I tell you.
They pinch my ass and don't even leave a tip.
Damn it. The moral downfall embodied.
Trolls beat me.
What happened? He said he can't leave her just yet. She's going.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I see even Flotsam has its ghetto.
We're in Temeria, aren't we? Non-humans are to blame for everything. Cattle plague, higher taxes. Let them live, so long as it's far away and not for too long. Regards.
Which you know? Amundil. Didn't know you could afford designer goods. Oh, welcome. New shoes. What happened? He said he can't leave her just yet. She's going through a difficult time. Big. What shoes?
Are you deaf? Gates closed until further notice.
I've had enough. The Commandant will hear of this.
Oh, go to hell!
When will you open the gates, soldier?
After the execution. Cedric will peer out, confirm that it's calm, then we'll open them. Don't ask me how he knows, but he's yet to be wrong, that elf of ours.
What's this execution about?
Go to the square, see for yourself.
Pô, na moral, eu não sou de explorar game. Mas esse aqui eu tô curtindo, velho. A exploração desse game é bem manaria mesmo. Tô achando fenomenal. É um jogo que dá vontade, velho, de explorar um mapa. Dá vontade pra caralho. Vou arrumar um chat aqui pra mim, tá? Porra, essa porra que merda. É, agora tá maneiro. Aí, fui na missão. Caralho, maluco gordão ali, mano.
Dandelion. What for?
just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
O cara quer plano sem morte. Caralho, vai dar BO do cacete.
Over here! Help!
Nova entrada. Conversa. Vou ver aqui.
Step back, White One.
Atrás, Albino.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
And piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. And think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favorite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel!
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention.
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap! The singer's to hang and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches
Caralho, o cara mandou nós
notwithstanding.
calar a boca.
Watch
tá
your
maluco.
words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time,
Risadinha daqui.
Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Leave the witcher be!
Ih,
Look here, out! Assaulted an officer!
ai, eu errei, droga.
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant! They'll hang anyway! Look here, out! Assaulted an officer!
Não, caralho! Eita porra, Kung Fu, filho.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword.
Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
O que eu vou fazer? Deixa eu ver aqui. Eita porra, não quero.
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
Agora tem tempo, velho, a
I
gente
take issue
falar
with
o que
that.
fala.
Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well. Blue stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
Caralho, botaram até um anão ali, meu irmão. Que porra é essa?
He
Caralho.
burned down a watchtower. What's your
Que isso,
jurisdiction say to that?
Botaram
I
até
thought so.
Is that true?
Camundonga ali,
that
filho.
way.
Tá maluco,
But I
merda.
swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Nags.
Pensei que era
I'm
bug, velho.
joking.
Acorda ali, velho. Caralho. Ah, não, velho.
I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
Just pequenos.
Nice speech. You might as well have said outright that non-humans slew Foltest.
My subjects know exactly who the enemy is. Out in that forest, grow careless for a moment, and you're a dead man.
Whereas the non-humans here in town are all friendly.
Friendlier than the merciless bastards out there. We let the Scoia'tael inside, and they'll skin us alive, just before they slit our throats. Here, even the slightest sense of safety is an illusion. We'll not succumb to it for a moment.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you.
Caralho, esse
Time
mesinho
to
aí,
hit the
filhote,
tavern.
igualzinho, tá maluco.
Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it,
yeah.
I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery beneath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Uma posição indecente.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
A notice board. Might find something
Qual
interesting.
foi? Vai ter cafezinho aí, filhote? Realmente chama.
Say some thieves and bandits everywhere.
Cara, pensei que o maluco não tinha perna, vem aqui. Ele tá com a perna na parede. A nossa namorada aí.
The massacre in Rivia. It came back to me. I remember. The angry mob murdering non-humans. A young boy with a pitchfork.
Anything else?
Death. Or a state close to it. I'm not sure. I felt life draining out of me.
I was there.
Bizarro, nesse game o Geralt tem amnésia.
Don't worry,
Juro,
Trace.
velho.
They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now. How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions. And I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me.
I don't want any trouble. Get it?
Algumas coisas aqui, ó, botar pra vender. Ah, um armazém. Deixa eu ver aqui. Vou usar essa roupa aqui que é mais legal. Porra, apertei pra entrar no outro bagulho do terreno, qual foi?
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Vou voltar quando anoitecer, então tem que usar o bagulhinho aqui.
Larita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Quando anoitecer, mas eu já vou até.
Larita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Né, eu vou ter que esperar um pouquinho pra anoitecer. Felizmente. Aproveitar aqui e já volto rapidão. Porra, mano, já tá anoitecendo.
Larita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Ah, não é possível, mano. Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Porra.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too. You going inside or not? Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He succeeded.
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Opa, fala aí, Snake. Oba, salve.
Haven't had this. That one struts about as
You know this one.
É, a câmera ficou rodando do nada.
That one struts about as if he were the king himself.
Deixa eu ver essa porra aqui.
Oh, fuck him, Plow them all!
That one struts about as
You've
if
had
he
your
was the
song.
king himself.
Care for some real diversion?
They say witches have no need to plow.
Porra é essa, meu? Os caras tão...
You know that?
I don't like
Fireside feast.
They say witches have no need to
Copious
plow.
amounts of liquor.
Did you know that?
Bizarro.
Into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
Tend to the ballista, Geralt.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Uma proporção indecente. Pra seguir o Rocha? Falar com o Grammy Rocha.
Yes?
Tem ideia de como...
How did you plan to get rid of the guard by the ballista?
I have my ways. But you wanted to do it alone, so go talk to the buffoon.
Do we wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsams.
Caralho, o visual do Geralt é pica, mano. Essa porra, mano. Que irado.
Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give
Eu
him
nem
something
lembro,
to
acho que é
think about.
num que conta
Why don't
que
you find
ele
out what they
pegou
got?
essa forma
My
dele
apologies,
albina, sei
gentlemen.
lá que loucura.
I could not help
branco.
overhearing your conversation.
Ele não é velho, entre aspas, não sei.
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
An offer. Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
our honored host is in possession of part of a trap built
Tu já jogou
especially for the
esse
beast in
game aí,
question.
Snake?
Go on.
Esse The Witcher
Around
2?
back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely.
Ah,
I saw
o jogo é
Laredo's
bem
men
massa.
carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast
Porra,
as soon as
e eu
possible.
pensei que eu não ia
Good
gostar
luck.
desse game, velho. Eu
I'll
adorei,
distract the
mano.
guard. You sneak behind
E olha
the
que eu não
house.
sou tão fã de
Brilliant
RPG
as ever.
assim não, velho. E esse, porra, eu tô explorando tudo mesmo.
Luckily, the Commandant's
O game
provided
tá
it
muito
all.
irado, velho. Muito.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
So long as he can afford to tell it.
Vá em busca da pista para a armadilha.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect.
Porra, é essa?
Flotsam. We cut the hands off
Apertei o
thieves.
bagulho ali sem
I
querer.
was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Commandant, sir. We caught the witcher sneaking around the garden.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally.
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
Busco o assassino do rei. Isso é um assunto meu, nada concreto.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
There was a time those forests belonged to the elves. To them, humans are bandits.
Spare me your sympathy. The elder races, the elder language, plough it all! Today they torch human settlements, they poison our wells, and they murder us along the highways. You fail to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourably at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
Se eu meter essa aqui, eu acho que ele vai ficar bolado. Se eu falar que ele é um falso e que ele é um racista. Tá falando ali. Você se refere ao Lovett? Então vamos botar essa aqui.
I see where this is going.
Yorvith's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What do you want me to do?
As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarves will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kairan has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Kairan and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Yorveth.
Tem que saber uma recompensa que a cabeça de Levitt quanto vejo que pode fazer trato não cito.
I'm a witcher. I don't work for free.
Of course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander and you'll be rewarded generously, straight from the trading post's treasury.
I'll see what I can find out.
You stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
Vou pegar os itens que tem aqui.
Any news for me, Witcher?
I guess you're finding it hard to get rid of Yorvith.
He's stubborn, it's true, but he's met his match. And I'm not about to leave Flotsam to the same fate as the other towns and villages the Scoia'tael have burnt to the ground. The citizens of Flotsam owe the elves nothing. They built their homes and workshops with their own hands in the wilderness, not on the ruins of an elven town. If need be, we'll remind the Long-Ears where they belong.
Ah, parecia que o controle desconectou, mas eu vou fazer uma parada aqui, peraí. Essa porra aqui, velho. Antes de sair eu vou explorar tudo. Eu tenho uma chave aqui, não tenho? Deixa eu ver se dá pra abrir. Aqui. Ah, mas é a chave da prisão. Por que eu tô com cheio disso aqui? Eu tenho que vender isso aqui depois. Aham, certo. Ok. Que calor, meu irmão. Você tá doido.
Entry only on the Commandant's Express orders. Off you go.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily the Commandant's provided it all.
Sniffing around, true. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
That one
So long as he can afford to tell it.
King himself.
I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orens.
That one struts about as if he were the king himself. Turned me away at the door, the bastard.
Caralho, pensei que tinha me bugado, velho. Imagina botar o save todo.
We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out.
Perguntar pelo monstro do rio. Deixa eu equipar a espada. Acho que não dá pra equipar não, ainda não. Não sei. Deixa eu ver. É mesmo? Qual foi dessa fita? Cadê minha espada? Vou ter que perguntar aqui. É engraçado que o Geralt sai entrando na casa de todo mundo, vai sem autorização, sei lá, é bizarro. O ruim, a única coisa ruim desse game é que não tem legenda em português. No entanto que eu botei até espanhol pra entender um pouco. Não, dá pra entender de boa. É, dá pra entender de boa. Não manjo tanto espanhol, mas dá pra entender maneirinho. Porra é essa, filhote? Ih, caralho! Olha o Luan aqui dormindo. Qual foi, velho? Caralho, é um anão, filhote. Que porra é essa, velho? Oi, rapaz do céu. bicho tá cabuloso. Tá porra. Ué? Puxa, credo, velho. Deixa eu ver se tem uma coisa aqui dentro. Ah, tem aqui. Caraca. Aqui, ó. Tá, porra, qual foi o jogo? Tá carregando o mapa? Isso mesmo? Qual era? Rapaz, eu sou um vagabundo ali dormindo. Vou roubar tudo, tô nem aí. É ladrão mesmo. Azeite. Nova entrada do livro. Sei lá.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, handsome.
Não é isso que eu tô pensando não, né? Rapaz. Ih, rapaz do céu, é isso que eu tô imaginando mesmo, nem fudendo. Quer ver, ó? Rapaz, deixa eu ver isso aqui. E ó, porra, essa câmera maldita não deixa eu ver, velho. Qual foi? É Elfazinha, é Mary Jane Elfa, filho. Tá maluco? Ruivinha. Humilde. Tá mandando eu perguntar
Hey, handsome.
pra galera aí se sabe a história do monstro do rio, algo assim. Eu não tô entendendo, tá falando que é aqui em cima, porra. Ou é aqui? Deixa eu ligar essas paradas aqui que estão muito escuras.
Shoot! Shoot!
Vou entrar no bar pra ver se é aqui.
Hey, handsome.
Não é aqui mesmo. Só me arrumar aqui na cadeira. Eu só vim aqui pra vender umas paradas pra esse cara. Tô com muito luva repetida. E ganhei uma jaqueta nova. Ou eu já tenho, sei lá. Vou vender. Cadê? Aqui. Eu tenho repetida. Vou vender esse aqui. Porra, tem outra repetida. Dessa aqui também. Que isso? É, lobo que não acaba, filho. Olha.
What do you want?
Ah, isso aqui é pra guardar. Quero comprar, pô. Deixa eu falar com esse maluco logo.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
Lad got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse.
Mano, a trilha
The
sonora
old
desse game,
families are
pô,
fighting
cara,
for
na moral.
supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimball and Count Marivelle, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry
Chapeuzinho, esse
positions,
maluco, ele tá me
spheres of
lembrando
influence,
aquele
royal
maluco lá do
privileges.
Shrek, que é um elfo, velho.
Humans.
In spite
Olha
of
essa
several
mesinha aí.
duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Basta de política. Alguém mago presente para acalmar os ânimos? Citamos. Alguém tem alguma solução?
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
And during the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette Lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds a significant stake.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited, and neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimball would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
I think I've heard enough about politics. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragons separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yor with Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Boa.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Eita porra! Nossa, essa mina lembrou aquela mina lá do Alice da País das Maravilhas, aquela cabeçuda lá, esqueci o nome daquela porra. Caralho, meu irmão, que loucura.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
Eu falei sobre o monstro.
Sozek's alive, and nowhere near the depths. The monster's vanished without a trace.
You best take her seriously, lest you vanish without a trace.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Karen,
Karen?
the monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
And which of you is ready to help the sorceress fight the beast?
Why us? Huge it is. Big as a mountain.
Then why get angry at someone who's willing?
Well, 'cause...
We'll tend to the Karen, the sorceress or I. Maybe we'll do it together. We'll draw it away from the port beforehand so as not to endanger the likes of you.
Well, I hope you succeed. I've no preference for who does it, witch or witcher. Just kill the whoreson and the whole town will be grateful.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Marigold.
Vou fazer um negócio aqui rapidinho e já volto. Voltei. Agora sim.
You're thinking that
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species.
Fala aí, Caliborn, beleza, mano? É a thumb lá, pô, que tu...
Absolutely.
Que tu conseguiu fazer o PNG lá pra mim dela. Eu só modifiquei e botei a foto do Geralt do...
But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
the beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants.
Tu já jogou esse jogo, Calibone?
Cedric claims the K-Ran
2 ou 3, não sei. Acho que tem na Steam, se não me engano.
Cedric.
An elf, formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird, but he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation, witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
Cara, a semelhança dessa mina com aquela virando Alice para ele é maravilha enorme.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a horror house.
Thanks for the warning.
Boa. Hablar com os marcadores do embarcador.
We'd best get to work.
Essa mulher que tá minha espada nessa porra, velho. Tá maluco, sumiu do nada.
Lads, I was thinking.
About what, new boy?
Maybe we ought to try some honest work from time to time.
New boy,
Where's
my
that
friend.
apple? Listen carefully and take it to heart.
Yeah,
What?
at your service.
Never, ever say that again.
I tell him I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
He said there's a third option. Then his hand inched towards his knife.
What then?
He go and bolt it.
What do you want?
Ih, caralho! O óculosinho do maluco.
If only I just one. Highways washed out, forests full of bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and tolls at a rise.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
The sorceress said the same, but we've yet to see any results.
She's asked me to work with her.
And who's to pay your wage?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone. You can split that reward if you wish.
A contract like that requires preparations. Costly preparations.
You want an advance? I've but a handful of orans now, though it should buy you plenty of drink and a few hours of ploughing.
I was thinking of the potions we'll need. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it! I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That ploughing elf, Cedric, most probably. He's supposed to know all about monsters.
Where can I find him?
In the village, outside the walls. Now leave me be. Welcome. Welcome. Greetings, white-haired one. I could do with your help. You see, I'm looking for a certain formula.
I'm no herbalist.
I know who you are. I'll be straight. Find the formula and you'll earn a sizable pouch of orans.
Sounds good. What do you want me to do?
The formula is in the hands of a certain shopkeeper.
Can't go and see him yourself?
He deals in incense. One type is particularly popular. I think what he sells is harmful, yet I need the formula to prove it. The scoundrel knows that and is very cautious. Yet I assume you, as a witcher, have your ways?
I'll see what I can do.
Greetings.
What's that?
You free?
What was that?
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions. And I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me.
Greetings.
Oxê.
Be vigilant.
Well, neighbor, I seek
off
the
to
elf
work
named
again?
Cedric. Any of you know where he is?
What's your business?
I need to know if the forest's safe.
You'll betray no one else.
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-kitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
Do what you will. This is none of my business.
We'll take her to Laredo. He'll get the truth out of her.
Welcome, White One.
tiver um barulho de ventilador aí no fundo, galera, desculpa, porque tá calor pra caralho aqui. Eita porra!
My medallion vibrates when you're nearby, and it only vibrates near magic or danger.
Maybe it's warning you not to make a pass at me, lest I slap you.
You're right. I should watch what I do.
Listen carefully. People may say I'm a witch, but I don't deal in spells. You don't look like someone who'd come for a charm or a curse. So you either seek out sensations or hunt witches. Whichever the case.
I'm not about to denounce you, nor do I want to see you dancing naked in the moonlight before Veopatis' shrine.
How dare you?
I want to buy some herbs.
Herbs?
For personal use.
Welcome.
What do you know about protective amulets?
I'm no sorceress, but I know a bit about magic. Why do you ask?
Take a look at this one. I have reason to believe there's something not quite right about it.
I'd say there's magic in it without a doubt. I'd gladly buy it from you.
Pay me enough and...
I can give you 50 orans.
That's nowhere near enough.
All right. Let's say 100.
Why do you want the talisman?
Why do you?
Let's say it's got sentimental value for me.
Let's say I see it as a collector's item. I'll give you 200 orans, and that's my final offer.
I'm not selling the talisman. Why do you care about the amulet so much?
I collect antiques. They may be useless to others, but I see value in them.
I don't believe you. You want to buy a piece of metal just because it's old?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
I'm a witcher. You don't want to lose a customer like me.
Huh. I suppose you've convinced me.
Let's get down to it then.
This isn't any old talisman. I'm almost certain it's Melitele's heart. It's a very powerful artifact. At least, it used to be.
It isn't anymore.
It was cursed, and the spell distorted its effect. It once protected those who wore it. Now it brings misery upon them.
Why do you want to buy it from me then?
I know a ritual that can restore its original power. Unfortunately, the necessary ingredients are extremely rare.
What do you need?
Essence of death, a troll's tongue, the eyes of an Arachus, and an Endrigus fetus.
I might be able to get you those. I want to know everything there is to know about this ritual.
Ask away.
Can you conduct the ritual?
You must find all the ingredients first.
All right, I get it. Tell me more about Melitele's heart.
They say the talisman was made at the time of the conjunction of spheres. It gave those who wore it supernatural powers. Some didn't like that. The talisman was cursed by a dark force and lost its former power. Welcome, White One.
Que isso, meu irmão? Que isso? Ah, mano, vai se fuder, morrer pra fogo é de fuder, cara. Não, 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 não. Caralho, morri pra fogo, mano. Qual é? Ah, velho, pelo amor de Deus, que mentira. Caralho, voltou aqui, maluco. Que isso? Só uma parada aqui, né? Coisa rápida. Onde é que é? Onde é que é? Onde é que é? Aqui.
Disperse. Go home. What was that? Disperse. Go home. Disperse. Go home. What was that? Disperse. Go home.
You free?
Watch it, Jack.
might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
You did turn pale when we met Sheila.
You must have imagined that.
Never mind. I'll find out for myself.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let other Shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Raphael.
Raphael.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia? I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobinden. That's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than neckers.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Finally, Laredo's splurged. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmothers a sucker. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared necker, it should be child's play for you.
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshay. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
Eita porra, dá a carona aí.
Jeez, Triss. Sure you're not overusing the...
Hello.
Tá
porra, velho.
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-kitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
I'll do it, but you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
Ah, vai se fuder que eu buguei na planta, cara. Vou botar a armadura do... Ô, Rosilo. Fazer a poção aqui pra não morrer, velho, senão tô fodido.
Fools, bite the dust! Fools, bite the dust!
Ah, mano, vai se fuder, não! Caralho, mano, como assim, mano? O cara dando uma machadada em mim, véi. Porra, filho da puta, velho. O que me acontece? Caralho, vai voltar tudo, mano. Meu Deus do céu, velho. Ah, mas tá bom. 2 horas de live tá bom demais. Bom, galera, espero que vocês tenham gostado aí da live. Amanhã tem a parte 3 também, né? Tô gostando pra caralho. Ih, tá salvo aqui. Isso, salvou aqui, tá bom. Espero que tenham gostado da live. Obrigado aí a galera que participou. Ó, quem deixa eu ver aqui mesmo? É o Snake e o Caliboy. Valeu pelo like. Tamo junto. Até a próxima. E